Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I didn't say my name, you know who I am, you get sick of that. I'd just like to thank the new and the old subscribers, because the channel is being monetized now. So every bit of money what we make on the channel will be going back into the channel. It won't be going anywhere. Whether it'll be new tools, which you know I need a new saw and a turntable, because everyone complains about my saw. If I do start and get enough money, I might even end up buying a proper camera where we can do the videos on, because if you noticed, I use my phone, and every time I go down here showing, I'm always in the way like a numpty. So that's what I use to do my videos. But I'd really appreciate it, and I thank you for what you've done for the channel, keeping it alive. What I have done is open a merch shop. The link's in the description. It's all like a third-party shop. I just uploaded my logo, them sell all the stuff, deal with it, returns, postage, printing. I just get a percentage out of that, which will be going back on the channel. Will not be going anywhere else. So thank you guys, keep up the good work. I'll try my best to keep up the videos. Like today, if I look a bit knackered, it's just I'm getting in from work, jump in the shower, and I've had to come out and do a video to keep us all entertained. What we'll do now is we'll have a look at these little bonsais and see what's happening. There's a few from cuttings and there's a few from seed, like the larches, but I'll explain a bit more when we come into it. Oh, let's crack on. So I'm trying to keep out the way of the camera instead of getting in front of the phone. So like I say, these are my little bonsai. I only started with two a couple of years ago. Then I got some wall saw ceramic pots, and I had cuttings and like, excuse me, these larches from seed. And I thought I'd make some nice little trees. They're not going to be show worthy. You could maybe use them as accent plants. Now yeah, look the roots on that one. Accent plants near a display or something, if you display your trees. These are new cuttings, so there's no roots on these, so I'm just letting them grow. But for the ones that's been here a while, we'll come in, we'll cut the roots, clean the needles off, and see where we want to go with them. So what I do with my little trees, I've got them in the polystyrene box with holes in, leave the soil in so the roots can grow out, the trees grow healthy. Just pick them up, cut the roots, put them back into the soil. The cottoneasters got no roots coming out. This is a Coral Beauty cottoneaster. It's a cascade one I made. There's really nothing to prune off this one. In fact, I think the wire can come off, so we'll take the wire off this one. Because it looks like it's starting to bite in here at the top. And a bit luck might hold its shape. Like I say, I'm doing my best because all I'm using is a phone. So that one's held its shape okay. Later on, when it grows a bit more, we can pull that round into there to fill this side. So that's a Coral Beauty. This is a larch from seedling. Right, a larch from seeds, sorry. What I've done is, one of my larches grew a cone. I just crushed it up into a pot, and I ended up with some larches. So I want all the old needles off. On here we have some that's further on than others. I'm just going to prune back the buds on the top and put a bit conical shape back into the tree. one, so we'll take that off. And I'm going to take the roots off the bottom. Like I said, they're not mame or chewing. They're just something you can use as an accent plant near your display trees. Here we have another coral beauty, which is going for a formal upright. I'm just going to take the extensions off, the dead ones at the top. And just prune it in a little bit. And for the bottom, we're just going to take the roots off. I think we'll clean the moss up a bit. Oh, that's another coral beauty. Here we have a redwood cutting. It's got some nice movement in this little tree. I don't know whether to take the heights down, create a broom style type of one, because this is coming up too straight now, so we're coming up the trunk, straight up. I'll take that off there. And I want to put that back to there and there. These are dead, didn't survive the winter. I'll take them off. Then we'll start and create the tree again from here. The roots has gone mad. Now, I'm just going to prune them straight off to the pot. I'd have to 3D print a little table to display them on. These three are new, so I'm not going to touch them. Or four. These four are new, so we'll not be touching them. We'll go for this larch. This was one of the seeds. I'm just pruning a little bit shape into it. Hope you can see okay on the video. Like I say, if we start making enough of AdSense, we'll get a better camera. Oh, little larch. Roots has gone nuts. I never put no screens in these pots, so the roots could come out and help the tree grow. This is another larch, but I think the moss has took over. I'm just going to cut all the moss off. I'm not bothered about the moss on these. These are actually the smallest trays I own. Like, I know they're the smallest trays I own, because as you know, I've got some big hawthorns and some big trees. You could even just pull the roots off there. You got to look at that tree there. It's got some nice movement in it. What we'll do now is just put some sort of shape into it. This one's coming straight towards us. We'll take that off. And that one. And I want to take the top off there. Grow that way. Well, that's it for that tree. Another coral beauty at the back there. I'm just going to reduce the height. Dead branch. That'll do for that one. But the pots are lovely. I didn't tie them in either. There's some roots coming out the top. I'll take the dead roots off. Good. Lovely little pots. So we're up to another larch with nice movement. Same again, moments growing that way. We'll take that off and we'll just come back to where we want. Get rid of the old needles. There's a bud there what hasn't popped yet. I want to take it back to that. That's another little nice one. We have another coral beauty. I'm just going to give this one a rough one. Take them off there because it's going into a multi-trunk. That's dead, dead. Well, that would do for that one. This one's just been repotted because there's no roots out the bottom. So that's them 1, 2, 4, 5 just been repotted. You can tell the ones that's been in the pot because they've got moss on. Even a blade of grass. I'll give it a little prune. Also ceramic pots look well. I think I got 10 of them for £40 from the Doncaster boat sale. And I thought, since I've got 10 pots, I'll give some away. I might as well put 10 little trays in. So we'll go again with where we think we want the tray. Take them new shoots off there, because I don't want all branches to come out there. Oh, that'll do for that little fella. Next is another redwood cutting. I like my redwoods. Whoa, look at that bad boy. All I want to do on this one is the same as the other. Take the long shoots off and we'll try and create a broom style. And I'll have to cut them roots off. Try not to damage the pot by doing so. Another little redwood. And last but not least is my first two trees I started with in little pots. Was this little cottoneaster. Like I see, he's been in here for about 3 years. I'm just going to cut the moss off so I can see where he is. Try not to cut through the trunk. I'm going to take that big leaf off. I'm not going to prune him. I'm just going to let him grow. It'd be nice if we got some little flowers on, wouldn't it? Lovely. And this is the other one I've done. Oh, it's like baking a pie. Cut around the pastry. Taking the moss off the trunk. Give them a little scratch, get rid of the old needles. Right. So this is the front. We'll take him off that. Larch needles and everything all over. Well, there's your first branch. Second, trying to create some sort of apex out of these two. So that's another coral beauty, cottoneaster. So that's all my smallest bonsai prune. What I'll do is I'll get cleaned up, then I'll bring the phone in and I'll give you a look at them. So there's a little trees there. This is just the lid off the box where the koi fish come in, so it keeps them nice and warm. But if you look how far the redwoods is in the larches, that's because they're kept in the greenhouse. There's some nice little trees there, or sticks in pots if you want to call them. Yeah, that's it for this video on little bonsai. I wish all bonsai was that small. Well, I don't, like, because I like the big trees, but nice and easy if they are that small. And the road prune, just pull them out, cut them and put them back in. But I'm pleased I started these when I did, because when you look at big bonsai, then you look at these, you think, some nice little trees, you know. The mixture and the quality, never start that again. Like having variety of trees, like medium, small, big. It's all different when you come to do it. I know the pruning and the root pruning looks the same, but when you're working on that tree, you go into bliss, don't you? You sit there, work on the tree, then you stand back, have a look at it and think, wow, that looks nice, that. Especially from a seed or a cutting. Like I say, these cuttings, that was a hardwood cutting. That might be 2-year-old, but look at the bark on that for 2-year-old. It is. You just go in a different frame of mind when you're doing bonsai, and that's what it's all about. It's just the bliss. It's better than sitting in the house with a wife and kids shouting on. But that's just me, because I've got 5 kids, 2 grandkids. But that's it for this video. If you like it, please smash the like button. And if you haven't, do please subscribe. Just click the link in the description. If you can't be bothered to click the button and sign in, just click the link and it'll just say yes. So I do really appreciate us for subscribing and getting us to monetize, so we can get more money put into the channel. We'll get some better stuff. So thanks for watching, guys, and what I'll do is I'll catch you in the next one, and have fun. Take care. Ta-da, folks.